Um, for me, we didn't really like do like a traditional like audition or anything. It was kind of through like my dad's work. I did a small music video, and then through that music video, I did another music video, and then through that, my name got passed on to them, and then they asked me to audition to live in Where the Wild Things Are.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy, pretty hairy, pretty big. You don't even want to know about the smell. Yeah, it was great. It wasn't really like, a lot of the time it didn't really feel like a workplace as much as a bunch of people that like half know what they're doing. Like,
Thanks.
yeah, you're welcome. Just like, well, they know what they're doing, but then they don't go by that a lot of the time, and just like making stuff up as they go, and just like running around with expensive equipment with no consequences. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we've been talking about it for a long time, and Spike and Dave took about 2 years to completely get the script just right. But, you know, it was always a question of how do you take this, you know, short book that reads like a beautiful poem and turn that into a 90-minute movie. And I think the first time, you know, I saw a rough draft of it, they'd come up with such a great approach where, you know, it's about the characters and the emotions and the experience rather than creating an artificial plot and imposing that into the Wild Things. And too many other movies that have been adapted from brief books kind of went that direction. So it was thrilling to see that they had found a way to expand it without doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because a lot of people have told us that the movie feels more like a European film than an American film. So in some ways, we were kind of happily surprised how well it did. American audiences did connect to it, but in Europe, there's more of a tradition of stories that are a bit darker for children or a bit different for children, that treat children with respect. America, you know, of late has taken those stories and watered them down and sugar-coated them, and they're not as real or honest. And I think here, you know, audiences want things that are much more real and honest and what it feels like to be a child, and this movie reflects that.
The great problem?
Yeah. Do you think that Max has a problem?
Problem? He just feels kind of neglected and used, sort of. Abandoned.
Looking for fulfillment.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good to meet you.